There's 10 men in a room. They're naked. You're blindfolded and your hands are tied behind your back. Would you be able to pick your man out of the lineup?
My man?
Yes. Would you be able to pick your man out of the lineup?
All right. What am I able to do to pick my man?
Well, you have no hand. Your hands are tied behind your back. So
but
whatever you decide. No.
So I can't use my hands, is what you're saying.
Yes,
okay.
So all I have is my hands tied and I'm blindfolded.
Yes.
I would smell him, and I would be able to pick him up from a lineup.
Okay.
I don't know.
Say what you want to say.
He was like,
I'm just thinking like,
one of them dicks is gonna taste like Jason's.
no, I might have to like try to like feel their body with my head or something. Like I don't know. I don't think I'd be able to sniff them out because what if they're wearing like all the same cologne?
No, there's no
something?
cologne.
no.
There's just them, butt naked.
Okay, but it's they have like body odor.
Yeah, of course,
them?
they have their pheromone. Like, what is it called?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
pheromones.
they're pheromones.
And your own chemical. I don't know. I mean, I do be under his armpits, but like when he got deodorant on, so I don't know.
I would be able to smell him.
Yeah, I'm not too confident. I would do my best, but I'm not too confident in myself.
Okay.
I might pick the wrong nigga. I might go home with the wrong man.
Well, at least you didn't say, "Oh, I'm gonna suck every dick and find out which was his."
Although, if there was money on the line, it's like,
If there's ever any money involved,
if there's money on the line,
Mimo may or may not do something questionable.
right? Listen, buy any
For
meat.
$100,000, for $1 million, you have to pick your man. No talking, no smelling.
But you can kiss him.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would
Okay.
kiss him.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
He was like, damn, I guess I'm going to have to lick his butthole to see.
I mean, I was thinking I was gonna have to take it a little far, but you're doing a little something strange. A little piece of
You
a,
can
a
kiss
big
someone.
chunk of change.
That what?
You can kiss him.
Yeah, I
and
could
figure it
tell.
out.
Don't you
I could
ice on
tell-
the mic, because you're going to make mad fucking noise.
I could tell my man by kissing. Yeah, I didn't think about that. See, my mind just goes to like the worst.
Her shit went straight to, let me see.
Let me feel it.
See how far back it goes. Nope, this guy's black. Welcome
Hold on,
to
I'm-
Souly for Laughs.
I might
I'm
have yelled.
JD.
Yeah, I'm JoJo.
And your girl Mima.
And Mimo, what was the thing that you had for us with the
The rant.
no, the girl, yeah, the girls.
Okay. So I was on Instagram the other day, and it's actually some girl I know. Like, she was saying that you know how men look at other women's big bottoms. Okay, you know how men look at other girls' asses, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you know how there's girls who find women attractive, so they'll point out a nice ass to their man. So this girl was saying that it's disrespectful for one, a man to look at another ass, and then for two, that the girls who are like, oh look babe, look at that girl's ass, that they're pick-me girls, and that they should do better, and that it's gonna bite them in the ass in the long run.
False.
This whole pick me girl bullshit, like people really need to stop.
Yeah.
Like everybody takes
Everything qualifies you to be a pick-me these days.
Everybody takes a catchphrase or a word and just runs with it on social media.
I.e. narcissist gaslighter.
Yes, we mentioned that episode 75. No,
We're not even there yet.
I just came
But
up
I guess
with
we're gonna
75.
talk about it in episode 75 again.
All right, pin
Um,
that.
Pin that.
Stop
no.
gaslighting the viewers.
But yeah, no, like
You
pick me.
narcissist.
Shut up, bro. The pick me girl. Like if you're a pick me girl, you're doing something. Perfect example. All right. Well, okay. Nobody. For those of us that have watched Grey's Anatomy,
AKA me.
Meredith was definitely a pick me girl at the beginning
Yeah.
of the show, and the reason why I say that is because she begged the other guy to pick her
verbatim.
She said, "Pick me, choose me
love
over his wife of
bitch. Have respect for yourself."
That's a pick me girl.
Yeah.
Like that's what it is. Like you're abandoning your boundaries to be picked.
To try to get that person
and doing extra things that aren't
in your character
to be picked. Exactly. That's what a pick me girl is. We gotta stop fucking putting pick me girl to everything in these fucking catchphrases.
If you're not molding yourself,
you should just stop censoring men.
If you're not molding yourself,
yes.
No, seriously.
Yeah.
Stop censoring men, because then y'all women just become pinned against each other instead of sticking up for each other.
Are you saying censoring or centering?
I heard
Centering.
censoring.
Censoring, not censoring.
Like how the
Son?
Like the
son
man's
is
like the
censored.
center of your life.
I heard
Yes.
decensoring men, which is
You
the
should.
idea. Yeah.
You should
You
decenter
should.
men.
100%. You should be the center. You should be the center.
All right,
You
let
should
me,
always
let me
be the
switch
center.
seats then. No, I'm kidding.
I was saying that
You're one of the girls.
You're not a pick me if you're doing things that you like. You're only a pick me if you're molding yourself to be what that person wants
Yes.
their partner to be.
That's actually a perfect explanation.
Uh,
Because I'm gonna be completely honest with you, we're gonna look regardless. Now there's a difference between
I'm gonna look.
No, but there's a difference between looking and staring. Like if you like the whole thing with that is, and any guy that says that they don't is fucking lying.
All right, so let's talk about what are appropriate looks. Like for me, a quick glance where I don't even notice that you're looking is fine.
I bet, right?
I will point out an ass to my man, but don't OD.
I bet. I got you. We're at dinner.
Okay.
All right, we're eating. Girl walks by.
Mm-hmm.
I drop my fork.
I'm gonna stab you with that fork you dropped.
No?
You
All right,
drop
different
your
example.
fork.
We're eating.
Okay.
Girl walks by.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
No. Because you're looking at me.
First of all, the camera can't even catch this.
No, but you're looking at me. If I side-eyed while we're talking and having a conversation.
I think if you be like...
No.
No. You're not stupid.
Absolutely not.
You're not
chances
stupid.
are I'm looking. I'm not even going to see you looking because I'm already looking.
No, but the fact that the moment you have to go like this, even if you have to move your head any sort of degrees.
If you and I are engaged in conversation,
okay, yeah,
and you look for the sole purpose of checking that person out, not because they dropped a fork or she dropped like something or like whoever like made some kind of commotion and that's why you're looking over. If it's solely for checking that person out and you and I are engaged in conversation, you're a fucking asshole.
Yes.
That's disrespectful.
Okay. Well,
now, if we're standing
I guess I'm an asshole then because I would stop my conversation to look.
Yeah, but you're looking at
okay,
a
but that's
woman.
different. Okay, let's say
still an asshole then.
No, it's different
That's the
because
double standard then.
No, it's
let's
okay.
say somebody that's walking by with a diaper butt, and we both look like. Oof.
No, hold
That's
on.
different.
Wait, hold on. It's a double standard. You said, right?
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question, right? A girl walks by. A girl walks by, right? A girl walks by, fat ass.
Okay.
You look, whatever.
Okay.
Guy walks by, gray sweats.
Mm-hmm.
Jason looks.
Big ass print.
That's a problem, right? You're gonna be like, ew, why the fuck you looking? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Why you looking at?
But we don't care if our woman looks at another woman's ass.
Yeah.
You women care if a man. There's a way you can't do it disrespectfully.
Mm-hmm.
Like if me and Jasmine's my wife, we go to the gym right together, and there's women all over the gym.
I think it's a double
We've
standard
noticed every ass
because-
that's there.
Yeah.
We just have, right? You go to the same gym.
Yep.
I guarantee you,
I
if
look.
we go outside and JoJo says,
I'm like, yo, did you see that chick with the
gray-
fucking
with-
tan pants, bro?
Jasmine's gonna be like, yo, her ass was fucking crazy. And I'll be like, yeah. Now I'm not gonna be like, yo, that shit was fucking juicy. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just a
I
way
want to take a bite of that apple.
That's what I'm saying. Like there's disrespectful and there's just like
Yeah, you gotta
you
keep
just
it cute.
yeah, but like some some guys just don't know how to not do it in a respectful way.
Yeah.
And I get it. Like, okay, you looking at some people consider looking at all disrespectful, but The point is,
We're humans, first
you're
of all.
human. You're gonna find other people
Yeah.
attractive.
You're
You're gonna
going
find
to.
certain things attractive.
Yeah.
For some reason, a woman with a nice bottom that's an attractive thing to men,
Yeah.
right? If she's in a room, you noticed her way before I did,
Yes.
but now you know that I noticed her too.
Yes.
So now, if I looked and I'm like, okay, cool, I see that, right? But now, if I'm over here like this, and I'm just looking at her and staring, that's a problem. There's a video actually online of a guy at the pool, and he keeps he has shades on, but he's staring in the direction of this girl that's up doing something the whole time, and his girlfriend was recording him
Yeah.
the entire time. But he's just
Focused
glued
on her. Yeah.
on that.
Yeah, that's crazy. But I meant the double standard more as like both a man and a woman can look at an attractive woman, but they would never both be looking at an attractive man and being like, "Oh, that's a good looking guy."
No.
Because women notice attractive men. I'm not gonna say that I'm fucking blind. Like, there's other attractive men in the
You
world.
know,
I'm
you
gonna
know
be
how many
honest with you.
times I've noticed men have noticed me and hold, you know, when people hold the gaze a little too long and you're with your wife, like it's such a weird thing because, and it's not, and people are like, oh, maybe it wasn't like that gaze. You know when it's that gaze.
Yeah.
You can tell
Some
the difference
people just
between.
have strong eye contact too, though.
Yeah,
Like
no,
for
but
them, they're like not as awkward, like sensitive to eye contact.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Because
Yeah,
I've met
but-
like people that were just literally just talking, and I'm just like, I'm kind of freaked out. But what
yeah,
the
but
fuck is
that's
happening?
different when you're having a conversation with someone. Some people make eye contact. Some people are
Oh,
uncomfortable with eye contact.
You mean
I'm
just
talk-
a gaze with
I'm
no
talking about like
conversation?
if we're both at a register or whatever, and your wife is like putting the groceries on the freaking thing, and you're like making.
Why
Like,
is your wife putting the groceries on there?
So
I
he's-
know.
so
Well,
he's
exactly.
So he's
Red
kinda
flag number one.
staring at you is what you're saying.
Yeah, like, and then he winds up making a longer eye contact than normal. There's different, like, unsaid societal like standards of like eye contact with strangers. For me, anyways, I can always tell when someone's attracted to me because of how long they make eye contact with me, especially at the gym. And I usually look away immediately because if I stay too long on that gaze,
They're gonna fall in love
Yo,
with
pussy,
you.
guess what?
they're no to both of you. They're going to approach me.
What you said.
They're going to approach me, and it's happened before because if you gaze too long, they're like, oh, that's
And
an open
hello,
invite for her
Her
to
pussy's
come.
already wet. She's at the gym. Like,
It's sweaty.
let's be real.
Are you guys ever gonna grow up?
No.
Oh man.
I'm kidding. I don't want you guys to
I
grow
actually
up
pray
ever.
I don't grow up. So
Me neither. I was just talking to Mia about that, not growing up.
So that there's a double standard with that, right?
yeah, because if
But it's different.
if women look at an attractive man, men will 100% be like, yo, what the fuck?
No, that's different. It depends.
Now,
I'm
if
not an
you-
insecure
if you-
person.
Yeah, if you,
I'm not an insecure person, right? So for me, like there's like if I'm secure with my sexuality to say, oh, that's that. If there's an attractive man in the room,
It is
or
what it-
there's an attractive man in the room,
Yeah,
like,
he's
it is
good-looking.
what it is.
Yeah,
My
I
wife
mean,
noticed him.
Yeah.
Everyone in this room knows this is a good-looking person.
so
right?
when you guys get in the car, you're gonna be like, yo, he was good looking.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Or like if we go to the mall, right? I've done before. I was like, yo, we go to the mall or something. Somebody passes by and they have like really nice eyes, right? Their eyes just stand out. I would be like, damn, baby, you saw his eyes? Like, it's the equivalent of
You know, I said that to Chris before. He's like, I don't look at dudes in their eyes.
Yeah. You know what's so funny?
no, but it's not even like you said. It's not like he passed by and I'm like, God damn, look at those eyes. You know what I'm saying? But it's like what you're saying with the double standard of that. For me, that's the same thing. And I'm not a pick me.
Yeah. Right.
Can guys
Not
be pick me?
anymore.
Right.
No, can guys be pick me?
Yes,
They
guys
can,
can
right?
100%.
Yeah, guys can be
yes.
pick me.
If you,
I've met plenty of pick me guys.
oh my god,
And
No,
it's
those are,
so
those are called
unattract-
manipulators.
We were actually
No,
just
they're
talking
and it's
about
so
men.
unattractive.
They're called manipulators.
No, yeah.
Well,
actually,
well, technically, pick me's are manipulators,
Right.
Because
I'm
they're
going to do and be whatever you want so you can pick me, baby.
exactly. That's
Literally.
low key, or actually high key. That's a manipulator because you're actually not being who you really are.
yeah, when I be watching my reality TV shows, you know they only cast the hottest, fittest people. Like, for the most part, they're definitely all fit though. So I'd be like, babe, which man and woman you find the most attractive?
Which
I
is
always ask
okay,
them.
that's fine though.
Just because, one, I want to know who you find attractive versus who I find attractive. And that's literally all I take that information for. And then
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, why
Dump
is this
it.
wrong for
acknowledging
you-
attractive people.
for you
There's
to find
nothing
someone
wrong
attractive?
with it.
Now, here's the thing, right? And it's like I said, and it's the same thing for it goes both ways, right? If I'm at a restaurant and me and my wife are having dinner, and we're having a conversation, but she's constantly staring at somebody across the fucking restaurant,
Yeah, that's
we gonna have a fucking problem,
That's
Right.
a problem.
yeah.
right? Now,
She gonna get this drink in her face.
no, no, because
Oh
to
my
me,
God.
to me, it's going
Could
to
you
be like that's
imagine?
one that's mad
That's
disrespectful.
that's a bitch ass move.
First-
Why?
Yeah, but
Why
that's
would
mad
you do
disrespectful. You're so
that?
stupid. You said that, not me.
First of all, fuck mad disrespectful. Like, done.
That's
Done.
abusive.
Wait, hold on, guys. This is.
That's so
Hold on.
out of
No,
character.
no, no, no,
Wait.
no. I'm not talking about you doing. I'm just saying in general, throwing a drink is wild. Like, we're done.
Yes, I agree with
In
that.
my face, especially if there's alcohol in it.
But let me ask. But do you think it's wise for you to keep staring at that? No, I'm kidding. No, but listen,
After I tell
right?
you to shut the fuck up.
So the thing with that is, see, now you fucked me up because like I'm not gonna
Because
throw
now
the drink.
all you're doing is picturing you throwing.
I'm not throwing the drink.
Jasmine's face.
Yeah,
Somebody
no.
had asked me the same thing. We
If you're staring across the restaurant, it's like, okay, you're overly invested into this man's or woman's attraction.
So
Like,
the-
what the fuck?
So
The
let me
other
ask you
thing is, sometimes I'm nosy though. I like reading around the room.
Okay, which I was about to say. When me and Jasmine go out to eat, I always have to face the door.
Yeah,
I
so do
cannot have my back to the door because then what ends up happening is I hear
keep
the
turning
door
around.
open and I turn around.
Yeah.
Like I just can't sit there and hear the door opening over and over and me not turn. Like my brain doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
Now if I'm sitting with facing the door, you are gonna lose my glance from time to time because every
'Cause
time
you're gonna
somebody
look.
walks in the door, I'm gonna look.
Yeah.
As you
This
should.
happened to me one time when we went out to a bar, right? We're sitting down and
Can you put your cup down, bro?
there was a girl that was at the entrance.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting there and I looked, and I'm not gonna lie and say I didn't look at her,
Mm-hmm.
but she had just walked in. But when Jasmine looked, she wasn't wearing anything. She had clothes on, but barely. So Jasmine goes, mm-hmm. So now I'm like, wait, hold on. I saw, but I wasn't staring. Like I didn't. That's not what this was. Shorty had on like you know those dresses that are just like, look like a. How can I explain it?
Fishnet?
No. It's like basically like
Mesh?
like it's just shoulders. Everything else is just open. Like
I
she
know
was like wearing
dresses-
drapes.
I know dresses where the side is open.
Completely though. Like
Yeah.
she had a strap here.
Okay. I
She had
get
a
it.
tiny-
I get
And
it.
everything was open.
It was like a poncho, but in a dress.
Yes.
Literally.
Literally. That's the perfect. That's the
Okay.
perfect way to explain it.
I mean, girls be dressing like that these days. They be showing everything.
I'm always down to show a little bit.
Yeah.
Really?
Like this is
Really?
No. What are you talking about? Well, on my leg?
For the viewers.
I think
No,
a little
I'm not
more
showing.
conservative.
I'm saying like if like this is how I taught my daughter, right? And I don't know why I've always had this thing even when I was like a teenager growing up and getting into my own style. It's either I wear long pants and like, you know, a crop top or like a top that will show my back. but I would never wear like this and a pair of shorts. I never do that. It's always like you always see me with something long because I feel like when you're wearing this and booty shorts, I feel like that's too much. That's too much and it looks ratchet to me.
For who?
I don't care. For me, for my body type, for me, for my style, it looks, unless you're going to the beach or some shit, but I'm not going to the club with a bralette and also my ass cheeks hanging out.
I know.
But your ass cheeks don't have to hang out for you to wear
Anytime I
skirt.
even try to dress like that, I'd be looking in the mirror like, bitch, this is not even you. Like, you better stop.
Then she takes 2 shots. She's like, we going to party.
This is me now.
No, I don't know. Did you, are we talking about the tea on her app?
That app is ass.
Okay.
Yo, whoever made that app, your ass.
Whether you were on it.
No, I first of all, they accept you right away, which I think is bullshit. So I downloaded it.
They're not doing no verification.
I didn't even know it was out, and I noticed it today, right? So I downloaded it. I signed up, and all it asks you is for a selfie, right? Then you go on it, and there's nobody, and the app's been out for like a month. When y'all sat here last time and we're like, and I was like, there is no app, but they keeps getting shut down. The one that some guy on TikTok created got shut down. And I mean, I don't know why it got shut down, but it, like, when you went to look for it on the App Store, it wasn't there no more. But it's a waste of time.
Maybe they're not like market.
And men are weird because why are there's just young girls? It's just weird.
Yes, men are weird. I'm glad you said that.
Like, why is there?
That's exactly what the T app exposed.
So I saw somebody on there. First of all, there was only 3 people from Perth Amboy, right? 3 girls, which is complete bullshit, by the way. There was 3 people from 3 girls from Perth Amboy, right?
Calm the fuck down.
Right.
Don't forget we're from Amboy too.
One of them, my son knows.
That's weird.
And she just turned 18, so I'm like, yo, why?
Because
how old do you have to be to download the app?
I don't know. You put your birth date on there, but I don't know how.
Oh.
Like, but still, like, I don't know. It's just, but like I said, it's a double-edged sword because some of it, like even for the men's app, some of it could be true, but you could also go on their line.
Yeah.
Like you hate your ex. I'm about to shame. I'm about to like go on there and be like, oh, he fucks dudes. Oh, which brings me to a question, right?
Here we go.
If you're out, you go out to dinner, right?
With my man or just me?
As a matter of fact, you go out to dinner.
With Mima.
You see Mima out at dinner on a date with a guy.
That's not.
But you know that guy has sex with a guy that you know.
Am I telling her?
You tell Mima.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%. You know why? Because I'm fucking tired of men. This brings us right to the topic of men that know they're gay. You know you're questioning your sexuality. And you continue to have a relationship with a woman. You marry her. And you do the whole white picket fence thing and
lead her on. And
you have children with her, still knowing that you have a thing for the same sex. Yeah. That's fucking bullshit.
Knowing it, that's complete bullshit.
Yes. Knowing absolutely. That you want men is bullshit.
I think that you should be honest with yourself and go for what you actually want, especially nowadays. Be happy. Like, nobody gives a fuck.
Well, nobody gives a fuck. I was in the gym, doing my drinking my pre-workout in my car, and I see this old man get out. He's old, like 75. He's wearing like a tank top, a skirt like this, and like little sandals like this with fishnet stockings, and like barely a ponytail because he didn't have that much hair. And I was like, it's a little weird, but I respect it. I respect it because you're being yourself. Yeah. And you don't give a fuck about what nobody says.
Now, I have heard stories and actually know people personally who just didn't really know they were gay until
after they had children. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's normal. But if you know beforehand, you're a fucking asshole.
Of course.
You're an asshole.
You like assholes.
I'm thinking,
Yes.
what is it about the children that makes you realize you're gay?
Wait, what?
You guys just said there's some men who don't know until they have children.
No, I'm saying like they were with their partner, like they actually loved their woman. They had kids and everything, but years down the line, they were found out they were gay.
Okay. Oh, I thought
That's-
you were saying
that's-
like they find out after the children.
No, no,
I'm
no.
thinking like what
Like, the
about
kids didn't
having
trigger
kids
it.
makes
You
them
know what?
trigger,
But
like, the
I'm
thought?
I'm wondering. Just a hypothetical question here. Did it really come out of nowhere?
What?
Or did you just decide that I've lived my life long enough living a lie and I don't want to continue getting older?
Well, that's a
You know what I mean?
That's a loaded question though.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like, did you really? It was surprise. I like dick at 45.
Well, you know, as people get
I don't think
older,
there's-
they start to lose
There's
their
a fucking gender
fucks.
reveal for coming out.
They start to lose their fucks to give. So as you get older, you start to realize,
Right,
like,
but
And
that's
you
what I'm
start to give
saying.
your
Yeah,
fucks
yeah.
to the
Right,
opposite
but
sex.
but what I'm questioning is, you never questioned that. Like, there was never a thought in your beforehand when you started feeling attraction and started having sex or whatever. Like, there was never any thought, never any inclination, nothing. You never thought about being with the same sex ever. There was nothing, and then out of nowhere, boom! Oh my god, I'm gay.
I'm clipping that part. I'm just clipping that part.
No, do not
Yes,
fucking clip
I
that.
am. I'm
Do
just-
not clip
I'm
that.
just clipping the part
Do
where
you
you
see my
said-
traps in my fucking arms?
Yeah.
I don't need it.
I'm about to put a fitted on you, and it's just seal the
you're
deal.
about to be getting a lot of female requests now.
You're about
I
to-
have gotten a couple female requests.
I bet. You're like, oh, she could pick me up, and I'm a pick me girl.
Get out. Get out.
Oh shit! You guys seen that thing with Maluma? Like you were saying, you should shame people, and he shamed.
Yes.
That yes.
He fucking absolutely should have.
Yeah.
So, all right. So,
Do you think it was wrong?
of
For
him
context,
shaving her?
For context, let
All right.
them
So,
know
for
what-
context, Maluma, which is
I love how she said his name like especially in Spanish.
Maluma.
Yeah,
He's a Spanish. He's a Latin singer.
they know who the fuck he is.
And well, I don't know.
No, I'm fucking with you.
Oh,
Jojo.
okay.
Continue.
Anyway, so he was in a concert and he stopped the concert and he kind of like shamed the mom that was in like clearly in the front row section, who had a baby that was about 1 year old. To me, that's fucking crazy. First of all, his music.
The
I'm not.
sound.
Yeah,
No,
that's what I'm
fuck
saying.
that.
So the music, the fact that you have your baby around, concerts are chaotic as fuck.
But those
the,
decibels are crazy.
the fact that you have him up close to the fucking speakers like that, like
even with the ear,
Not gonna be able to
But he
tell.
should, but
it's
yeah,
still rough
and you
on
shouldn't.
a young kid.
If
yeah.
it's not a Bluey show, a fucking Disney show, you shouldn't be bringing your 1 year old to a fucking concert.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Not a
I'm not
concert like
bring-
that.
I'm not bringing my 1 year old to a concert, Beyonce concert. It doesn't matter to Janae Aiko.
I'm not.
No,
I'm
it
not
doesn't
even
matter.
Bringing my baby to a Bluey concert.
Not to the front.
You don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, especially a 1 year old.
Yeah,
the fuck?
but some people
That
still do
baby's
it
staying his
because.
ass in the house.
But some people do it because they might have like a sibling that's like 6 years old, and then you have no childcare, so you bring your other child. Whatever. Okay, cool. But no, we need to bring shaming back because we're out here hee ha haing bullshit that isn't fucking funny. Like I saw another video, Suki Hana, she's in London.
Who?
Suki Hana, that fucking rapper, that wannabe rapper. Or whatever, I don't know. Forgive me if that's your favorite rapper. I really don't give a fuck.
Hold on. Keep continuing. I'm gonna Google.
So she's out in London, broad daylight. She's got like a champagne glass in her hand, and she walks past a group of older white women, and someone's recording her, and clearly you can tell that the white women were like, what the fuck? Because they look like they had just like stepped out of a car and got on the sidewalk, and she's like walking past them, like picking up her dress, and she's like, I need to get my coochie stretched, like loud as fuck. I need to eat a man's ass. And I'm like, why? why do we think this is fucking funny?
Yeah.
Why do we applaud that behavior? I don't give. Oh, let people live. Nah, we gotta stop doing that.
Content is content.
We have to. Yeah, but
that's what it is.
But see,
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
But that is the problem.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Suki Hana?
We are allowing content to be content. We're allowing talentless people to make money. We don't understand that is like that there is so much deeper to allow content like that and to continue wanting shit like that and to make it famous and to make it like, because we're rewiring how our brains think and we don't understand that. Like the more bullshit content we see, the more desensitized we are to bullshit, the more we're willing to accept bullshit. And no, I'm sorry. I'm shaming it.
But
we
it's
need to stop.
But it's a double-edged sword, right? Because, like, we'll sit here and we'll say some offlandish, wild shit.
Yes,
sometimes.
I understand it, but it's between us in an enclosed room. Now, if somebody decides to
But we're
watch
putting it on the web.
Yeah, but if somebody decides to click our podcast and watch it, that's their choosing. I'm not going to a public place.
Okay, I see what you mean.
You know what I mean?
I understand
and
what you're
acting
saying
a
now.
fucking
Yes.
fool and
It's like the
being
people that go to these
inappropriate.
restaurants and jump on top of the counter.
She's saying like disrupting the peace. Like,
Yes. Okay, I see what you
Yeah,
mean.
like nobody wants that bullshit.
No, I see what you mean. Yes, because I'd be mad as hell if I'm out having
there's actually
dinner and
a
some
few
asshole jumps on top of a
content-
table and starts
Yeah.
dancing.
Yeah, and there's like content creators that their content is annoying people, pushing people's buttons, like.
That's corny as
And
hell.
it's
Super
strangers.
corny.
Like, why are we gotta stop monetizing ignorance and stupidity.
Yeah.
We have to like stop making stupid people and ignorant people fucking famous.
Facts.
That have no content to them, that aren't adding anything. Like, yeah, I'm not saying
Positive
everything has
world.
to be serious, obviously, because clearly we're not always serious.
And
but
creativeness is not serious.
no, it's not.
Sometimes.
It's not. But there's sometimes where it's like, what's the point of that?
Yeah. It's
What
bullshit.
that video that you just created? What is it for?
No, well, from what you're explaining from Suki,
Suki Hana.
which is sounds like a porn name to me, right? And I don't know.
Or Suki Hana, whatever.
Whatever.
Suki,
I don't know who it
Suki
is.
Hana.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm
it's
sorry,
Suki
never heard of this person. Literally never heard of this person. So I just Googled it, and she was like a TV personality that became famous on VH1 as a rapper. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she was on Love and Hip Hop.
Never watch Love and Hip Hop. So
Why?
I've never watched it either.
I can't tell you.
I have.
Well, I know because you love reality TV.
Call me whatever you want.
So
You love the chaos. Mima loves the chaos.
speaking of, did you guys see the thing with Willow Smith?
Oh, where she's
The picture,
crying
the
and
picture that she
and-
posted crying. And she
Who
was
ate
like,
all the pussy?
Who ate all the pussy?
Yeah.
Willow, I'm sorry, it was me.
I was confused because there's so much pussy in the world.
It was probably being funny.
It's for attention.
It had to be for.
What was the last thing you heard about Willow Smith?
Nothing, but I will say. Well, actually, I've listened to some of her music and I actually like her music.
No, but that's what I'm saying. No, but when was the last
It's
time
not
that she
even
was like
mainstream, it's
out
good,
there and
though.
stuff like that? You know what I'm saying?
It's been a while
Like
since.
So
Rose.
maybe she has another project coming out. That could be it too.
Yeah.
And this is one of those things where it's like, oh, let's get people talking about me. And then she releases a song, and everybody now people are like, oh, okay, let me go hear this.
Yeah.
I'm over it.
Target is also not making a lot of money.
I'm over it.
Yeah, their stock is down.
Interesting.
Well, yeah, because they
They're never empty.
Everybody has its season. Kmart has its season. Bradley's
no,
has its
but
season.
Target did its thing because they did that because of the DEI thing.
Yeah, I know. And plus, which is kind of crazy because Target, out of all the stores, is the biggest LGBTQ pusher out of all the big box stores. They have an entire section all year round for LGBTQ plus. So that's crazy as fuck that people, as soon as they do away with that or they say that they do away with that, you forget about what the rest of the stuff that the store pushes.
It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter though.
People pick and choose what they want to be offended by.
No, they do, but that
Well,
doesn't.
yeah,
But that doesn't
that's-
matter though
it's-
because
it's whack.
That's very true.
taking away
whack.
DEI is different than you having.
What is taking DEI away for you?
I
in
think
your
there's two ways for me. You can see it as, oh my god, I can't hire this amazing qualified candidate because they don't fall in the race that I need them to be.
The quota.
Right.
And that's fucked up.
Right. But then there's the other way where it's like, I don't really like black people, so.
And that's
I
fucked
don't
up as
wanna
well.
hire her.
Yes.
Yes. The problem is it's not the actual program. It was the way that they used the program was used wrong. That's my opinion on it. I don't think it should have been done away with. I feel like if you were qualified for the position, regardless of your skin color,
just hire Spanish people because you need 5 Spanish people in the company.
But
Hire
then-
5 qualified Spanish
exactly
people.
qualified Spanish people.
Yes, the qualification thing is there, but to remove the program completely is what people had a problem with.
Yeah, because now
I
it allows
understand
the
that,
people
and
who
I-
don't like black people to just be like,
Yes.
oh, now I don't even have to hire them.
Right, and I understand that. What I'm saying is,
Which is
I
why
don't
they
think,
protested.
Yes, and what I'm saying is, I think the program was used wrong because there's plenty of companies that people were hired based off of the skin color or their ethnicity or where they were from
but
or whatever.
I think the program
even
originally
though-
started because people were like, I'm not hiring them.
Yes, that's
No,
exactly
facts.
where it started
Yeah, that's
from.
exactly how it
Yeah.
But then
Which is a huge problem.
Yes, but then companies got fucking lazy, and
Lazy.
instead of
That's
hiring
the
people
perfect
that were
word for it.
qualified, they were like, "Oh, damn it, we don't have the
We don't have a
three.
Dominican
we don't have the
in the
3 black
front."
people or the 3 Dominicans that we need here. We need to." And then the first Dominican that comes out, you're hired.
Yeah.
You filled up our quota.
Yeah,
Why do you
I mean,
want to
I
work
don't know.
here?
Yeah.
Mama, huevo, yo necesito dinero. Okay, he speaks Spanish. He's
Like,
good.
I think the program needed to be revamped.
Yes.
I
That's
think
what it
everything
was.
needs to be-
Yes, everything. The healthcare system needs to be revamped. Our education system needs to be revamped. The way the government is being
Our
ran
education
needs to be.
system is trash.
Everything
And to
needs to
consider
be
that
revamped.
New Jersey is what, like in the top 10?
Yes, New Jersey is
So
one of the best
we're
states
one of
for
the most
education.
educated in New Jersey.
Like
How?
if you go to West Virginia or Virginia, period, the education compared to like the southern states to up here, the northern states, or even the East Coast, crazy. Like there's no comparison.
I don't see how. The education,
The resources.
education across the United States is
Well, yes, across the United States is trash, but there are states that have better education than other states, have better resources, have better supplies, have better equipped schools, more updated schools with more technology.
Better
That is a
employees.
thing.
So based on this, right? It's number 19 in best states overall is number 1 is in education is New Jersey.
Is it?
Number 2 is Florida.
We're number 1?
Number 2 is Florida. Number 3 is Colorado.
we get a lot of federal funding.
Number 4 is Utah. 5 is Massachusetts, Wyoming, Wisconsin, South Dakota, Washington, and Connecticut. Those are the top 10 states in education in the United States. Now, you rank education by the world,
We're at the bottom.
and we're at the bottom.
Absolutely.
So who gives a fuck that New Jersey's number 1 in America when in the world we're probably fucking 1,050?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather be number
Let me
one.
tell you something,
in the
right?
United States.
No,
Not me.
why? That's fucking dumb. Because you go anywhere in the world and you're less educated than the people that are
Okay,
there.
but imagine starting from the bottom, Juan. So imagine
I didn't get that. Can you try again?
Imagine
We weren't
going.
talking to you.
Imagine going to West Virginia and then going with your education from West Virginia around the world. Now you're at an even higher disadvantage than if you would have been born in
No,
New Jersey.
the education just needs to get fixed.
Yeah,
they
we
need
already
to.
said that.
No, I know that, but what I'm saying is being number 1 in the United States don't mean shit.
Yeah.
I
It really
mean,
doesn't.
It kind of does
When
you
you are
compare.
when you're comparing it to when you're comparing.
Would
it
you
to
rather start off higher or would you rather start off from the bottom?
started from the bottom? Now we're here. What I'm saying is you're just comparing it to America.
Right, but it doesn't matter because I'd rather start from number
You know how
one.
you know how
than
fucked
start
nah,
from
you know how
number
fucked up it
50,
is, right?
Because
When
that
I-
means that number 50 is trash.
New Jersey's trash compared to the world. That's what I'm saying.
I
understand
what you're
when I
saying.
will-
So
but you're
JoJo
saying that
is
it
okay with
doesn't-
being top tier trash.
Yes.
basically.
Yes, exactly.
Compared to others, we're at least on
you
the top
don't
of the
care.
trash.
You're like, I'm okay if I'm 50 because it's trash.
Second place is still fucking losing.
Juan's like,
Second place is still losing.
we're trash. Who cares about being bottom of the trash or top of the trash?
Yeah, you're trash.
Yeah, until you actually see the other school systems in the
it doesn't matter though.
States.
Second place,
it does, Juan.
Second place is still losing.
And
if you didn't come in first, you lost.
It's not in education. You're not even taking into consideration how poor these other states are and how bad their education is. They have no resources. So when I'm telling you that there's schools that don't have books, that their books are falling apart.
No, I understand all that.
Yeah, but that's what you're not taking into consideration.
No, I am taking that into consideration.
No, you're not, because
you're still.
If you're saying that you're okay with going and comparing your education from being the 50th state, and you're like, I don't give a shit, I'll be at the 50th state.
That's not what I said. I said second place is still losing. Compared to the world, whether you're in New Jersey, Florida, whatever,
I'd rather have
you
my
are,
education from the second state than from the 50th state.
Doesn't matter. Around the world, you're still at the bottom.
Okay, it doesn't. No, but you're not starting from the very bottom of the bottom.
When I was in middle school, which is how I met you because I ended up staying back in 8th grade, my parents decided that it was a good idea to move to the Dominican Republic. I get to DR. They wanted to give me a test. The math that they gave me was like 9th grade level, or actually, no, it was 10 because there was algebra 2 on there. To go into 8th grade in DR, though, I never saw it. So I'm looking at this shit and I'm like, what the fuck? I took the test. You know, they wanted to drop me back to 7th grade. So I just didn't go to school. That's why when we came back, I had to redo 8th grade because I just didn't finish 8th grade.
So imagine your reading level, your
You know
reading
what I'm
skills
saying?
level
Like-
being at a 4th grade level, right? Because that's the state that you're living in, but you're really in 7th, 6th grade, and then you go to take that test, and you're even further behind than if you would have been in a state that actually has their kids further up to par in their reading level.
So I get that. I get what you're saying. My point
That's
is,
all I wanted to hear.
My point is, you went from the United States of America to a third world country, and when you
But
got to
I'm
the
not
third world
disagreeing with-
country, they dropped you a grade level because you weren't on par with third world country education,
Okay, so-
which to me is wild. And I
So
still
you
came
would've been
from the
dropped-
#1 state in America.
Okay, now imagine if you would have went from the 50th state, they would have wanted to drop you 3 grades.
Didn't matter though. It's still what
It's
I'm
still
saying.
3 grades.
You still
All
lost.
right, let's talk about wellness culture toxicity.
The what?
Wellness culture toxicity. That's how I named it because it's basically just how now people are more into wellness. Now there's like a million more scams out there. A million more supplements to take.
A million more online
things to do.
trainers.
And it's like, what the fuck? They make everything good a business.
I mean, I ain't mad at it if you're stupid enough to join like
But it's
something
so
like
hard
that.
because, well, what do you mean? It's so hard when they're saying, let's say, like, how many supplements do you see in the aisle at Walmart that are like, as simple as like a multivitamin
Well, you know who I blame for this?
that doesn't even really get absorbed into your body, but on the label it's like 5,000 units, but in reality,
Well, that's what happens when you get your education from America.
Well, that's what happens when you don't do your research. When you
Whoever
don't
started this company was from West Virginia.
when you don't do your research on supplements and how things are absorbed into your body. Like, people just want someone to just be like the easy route and be like, here, take this and it'll work.
There's like people that believe.
So I'm gonna speak from experience because I actually do research into a lot of these things, and it's like, there's always something. So it's kind of like I don't know. It's just always to sell you something, though. It's not really.
welcome
the-
to America.
I blame
Yeah,
the
but that's
FDA
like-
for that. You know why? Because it doesn't take much for your supplement to be
On the
given
shelves.
the stamp of
Yep.
approval
Yeah.
from the FDA. They do not test it.
Yeah.
They do not make sure that it's not killing people. The only time they step in is when
When it starts
there's
killing people.
multiple, not just 1 or 2 cases, when there's multiple cases, probably like 10 cases of somebody dying straight from the supplement that you literally write
I would say more than 10.
Yeah, facts.
I actually lowballed it because it has to be more than 10.
I would say a couple thousand.
Because
maybe like high hundreds.
Yes, because then people actually have to complain about it, and it actually has to like go up the whatever chain of command, and people are like complaining like, oh, well, maybe this is what caused it, and then the hospital has to confirm this is what caused it, and now there's multiple people like what was that? What's that pill that that people were using in the early 2000s?
Allied,
no, it starts with an F. It had something in it. Phentermine? Was it phentermine?
Oh, for the weight loss?
Yes. They freaking stopped selling these weight loss pills because it had phentermine in it, because people were having heart attacks.
Heart attack. That shit used to put your... I'll tell you what, though, bro. You used to pop that shit.
Your heart was like this.
And you would be sweating just looking at gym equipment.
Oh my God.
Oxy Elite, right, was a supplement that I took. I was losing 1.5 pounds a day.
That's crazy.
But I lost 15 pounds.
In a week.
No, I swear to God, bro.
Oh
I lost 15 pounds between Monday and Sunday. Mm-hmm. And I was like, this is amazing.
My ex had given me one. We went to Hershey Park for one of Mia's birthdays, and he had given me one. Bro, I could not deal with how fast my heart was palpitating. Well, people started dying, and then that's when the FDA was like, oh, maybe we should take phentermine out of these things.
It has, you get a accelerated heart rate.
Yeah.
Because it makes
high blood pressure.
Yeah, because you're essentially burning without having to move.
Yeah.
Because your heart's working so fast.
Yes.
There's just a lot of things.
It's like cocaine.
There, and it's like you just... Guys,
the problem is though, but people are
sometimes
stupid, right?
Go talk to a doctor before you just start to order.
But here's my thing though, right? People just don't get, and I get that some people are desperate.
I'm not gonna blame it only on people because marketing does a great fucking
job.
But
it's still you though.
You're still making a choice.
Exactly.
You do your research.
Exactly, and the marketing team is making it sound great. So what is?
You got to do your research.
Here's the thing, right? Like if people market themselves,
but we're not doctors, so you can do as much research as you want. We still really don't know. Like,
I'm gonna tell you right now, there's certain things that I researched. And I brought it up to my doctor, who didn't bring it up to me. Mm-hmm. We also have to advocate for ourselves in the medical field. Yes, I don't have a doctor's degree, and I'm sure a lot of doctors get annoyed when you look shit up. But there are also like procedures and things that I saw that they were different options. Mm-hmm. And you're allowed to bring these up. Like, hey, what about, bringing up this procedure or whatever? Like, for example, I went to my dermatologist about my hair. And I knew that he can take a biopsy of my hair follicles to see what was going on with my hair follicles. He just wanted to give me Rogaine and sent me on my way. And I was like, well, can't you take a biopsy from my hair follicles and send it out to see if maybe my hair follicles are inflamed or there's something going on with them? Mm-hmm. And he seemed annoyed that I brought that up, and he wound up doing it anyway.
Well, because he's not getting money now. These doctors get paid. There's incentives.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like you have to advocate for yourself. And unfortunately, like people like our parents, well, my mom, she tries to be as educated as she can when she goes to the doctors, because she just don't be listening to everything the doctors be saying. Yeah, she questions shit. But a lot of Spanish people just go along with what doctors say because they don't know any better.
Take the pills. They don't do any
right.
research.
Oh, really? I was thinking more Spanish people question everything because they think everything from America is like gonna fuck something up.
But here's the thing with the marketing thing, right? Which I get that you're like, oh, marketing this, marketing that. But like when you see a person that's on the internet and they're fit and they're like, oh yeah, this supplement, blah blah blah, bro, they didn't get like that from that supplement
overnight.
Well, yeah, I'm not talking about something as like simple as that. I mean, they're putting facts on there, like the way they're throwing it. I'm thinking of a more complex marketing team. Like there actually is a doctor on board who's also giving information, but it's not totally true.
And I see this. You see this all the time on TikTok. Oh, your face is bloated, your stomach is bloated, take these pills. And they market it and market it and market it and market it. Mm-hmm. Now, someone who's like, oh, wait a second, I'm a little bloated, blah, blah. They don't go to the doctors. They don't get blood work done. They don't do none of that. And they buy the pill thinking, oh, this is going to fix
It's
it.
gonna solve it, yeah.
No, motherfucker, go to the doctors, get the blood work done,
Right.
figure out what it is that's wrong with you
Why
first.
you're retaining water? Why you have
Yes.
inflammation?
Why exactly?
Yes.
Not the, but that's the thing. Everybody wants the quick fix.
Yeah.
And no, we're not professionals and we're not doctors or anything. So yeah, we're not gonna dig deep into the hormone thing. But my point was with the quick marketing schemes of people just listening to what the marketing thing, the what they market, instead of doing the research for themselves, like you said, and actually going to the doctors and getting the blood work and figuring out what is the actual problem instead of, oh, let me just take a pill and fix it.
Well, you know that's what Western medicine does, anyways. They
Then you
just
need a pill
wanna
for another pill
Yeah, they
and
just
another
want
pill.
you. They never get to the root of your issue. It's always here's a pill for it.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
well,
which is
why
which
do
is
I have this?
Like you said, and some marketing is good.
Yeah.
Like there's subliminal marketing out there. Like sometimes you'll be laying down on a couch and next thing you know, like a burger flashes on the screen and now next thing you know you want a fucking burger.
Do you know how deep the subliminal messages are, and for them to sell us stuff, it goes so deep as into what colors they use
Yeah,
to sell
absolutely.
us.
Yeah.
That's why McDonald's is red and yellow. That's why
Yeah.
KFC is yellow, is red. These
I
are
actually
all
learned about
colors.
that in psychology. when I
These
was
are
a
all
kid.
colors
Yeah.
that call to us.
Mm-hmm.
And not only that, but they're also connect. Well, this people are probably not going to believe it, but they're also connected to your chakras. And then I'm going to get into energy, which you guys are going to blank stare me on that. And so is the rest of the world. But anyways, that's how deep it goes. But that's how they are in brainwashing us for
Yeah.
everything.
Subliminal, but the subliminal.
Let's say subconscious. Because subliminal, well, I guess
No,
subliminal
subliminal,
is indirect
yes.
too, but your subconscious is
Subconscious-
what's absorbing.
Subliminal messages are supposed
Did
to
you
hit your
just hear what I said?
subconscious.
I don't even know what I said. I try to say absorbing, but I think I said like sorbing ab or something. I don't fucking know.
Subliminal
know.
message, subliminal advertising, and messes with your subconscious, right?
Yes.
There's a video online where it's a guy in a class, and he said, "I guarantee you, I can guess what number and what card you're gonna pick, and blah blah blah." Right? So he's standing up there and he's just talking. He's telling them a regular story, but he keeps doing these hand gestures. And in his hand gestures, his hand
drawing the
gesture
numbers out.
was a 3 of diamonds. 3 of diamonds. That's all he kept doing. Drawing a 3 and drawing a diamond, right? But while he's talking. Whatever amount of time later, he goes, "All right, now, I want everyone here to pick a card. Like, out of a deck, just pick a number and a suit." 90% of the class picked 3 of diamonds.
There's a movie like that with Will Smith and Margot Robbie.
Yes.
Where they subliminally like give that person that they're trying to target
Yep.
to lead them where they want him to go.
Yep,
which
and
is
that's
super
true.
cool.
And
Yeah.
that exists.
Yeah.
So, in a situation like that, right, it's one of those things where it's like, you just tell them and they, you know what I'm saying? So, don't forget to like and subscribe and share.
Hit the like button, subscribe with the bell.
You know what I tried? I read like the CIA how to stop pain is like by saying like 55, 55, 55, 55. That shit does not work. That shit does not
I know
work.
what you're talking about.
I tried that shit. 55, 55.
Basic.
No.
Basically, I want you to tell me that everything we done is okay.